Hello everyone, recently I sent you a video link related to the introduction of chemical bonds. Today we are going to see few of those examples from chemical bonds. In 1704, Sir Isaac Newton gave an atomic theory. He said that the bond between two atoms is a mysterious force. But in 1916, Lewis and Cossel they said that atoms make bonds to fulfill the nearest noble gas configuration. Because noble gases are stable in nature due to the presence of complete electrons in their particular cell. So further they concluded that atoms make bonds to be stable. Now how many types of bonds are there? There are two theories, which is valence bond theory and molecular orbital theory, which says that there are three types of bond: ionic, covalent and metallic. Metallic we are not touching it right now. We are focusing on ionic and covalent bond. Before starting ionic and covalent bond, there are some things you need to know, which is called cation and anion. Cations are positively charged ion and anion is negatively charged ion. Example is sodium. Electronic configuration is 2, 8 and 1. Sodium needs 7 electrons to fulfill octet, which is not possible. Rather, sodium will lose 1 electron and it gains positive charge. Chlorine, there is 7 electron in the outermost cell. Chlorine requires 1 electron to fulfill octet. So chlorine will accept electron from other atoms and remain as a negative charge. So sodium is cation and Cl- is in an anion. Not only sodium and chlorine is cation and anion, but any metal that donates electron is a cation and any non-metal which accepts electron is an anion. So this cation and anion comes into contact with each other and they form a new kind of compound that is called ionic compound, and the bond between them is called ionic bond. So few properties of ionic compounds are: they are solid in nature, they have high melting and boiling point, they are soluble in water, they are bad conductors of electricity in solid, but they conduct electricity whenever they are in molten state. Another example is magnesium chloride. Magnesium has 2 electrons in the outermost cell. That means magnesium needs 6 electrons to fulfill its octet. That is not possible. So magnesium will donate that 2 electron, and there is a chlorine which can accept only 1 electron. So magnesium will donate 2 electron in such a way that the 2 electron is distributed equally to each chlorine atom in this matter. So the product is MgCl2, which is also a ionic compound. Magnesium is donating electron and chlorine is accepting electron. So another is covalent bond. Covalent bond is not because of donation and acceptance of electron, but it is because of sharing of electron. Now there is a hydrogen atom which has 1 electron in the outermost cell. So let's take an example that there is 2 hydrogen having 1 electron in the outermost cell. So first hydrogen will share electron from second hydrogen and second hydrogen will share electron from first hydrogen. So since there is a sharing of 1 electron between 2 hydrogen atoms, so it is known as single covalent bond. Another example is oxygen. Oxygen has 6 electrons in the outermost cell. That means 1 oxygen atom needs 2 electrons to fulfill octet. So there is 2 atoms of oxygen which needs 2 electrons. So first oxygen atom will share electron from second atom and second oxygen atom will share electron from first atom. So since there is a sharing of 2 electrons between 2 atoms, so there is double bond between them, which is known as double covalent bond. And the last example is methane. So carbon, there are 4 electrons in the outermost cell. That means 4 electron more is needed to fulfill octet. Now carbon cannot take 4 electron extra because nucleus of carbon, they don't have that much amount of energy to hold that extra 4 electron. So rather carbon will share electron with other atoms of an element. So there is carbon with 4 electron and hydrogen, there are 4 hydrogen each having 1 electron this way. So hydrogen will share electron from carbon and carbon will share electron from the nearest hydrogen atom, so that carbon will get 8 electron in total. So carbon and hydrogen is sharing electron within themselves, so methane is also a covalent compound. So now I am concluding that ionic compounds are formed due to donation and acceptance of electron, and the bond between them is known as ionic bond. And finally, covalent compounds are formed due to sharing of electron between two atoms, and the bond between them is known as covalent bond. Thank you. If you have any problem, please contact me.